When I was a kid, I think Pokemon Gold was my favorite game of all time. I just loved it so much. And the favorite city in my favorite game of all time was Goldenrod City because it had casinos and you could play those fucking slot machines, which was sick. Today, I'm going to build that city. I'm not going to build it, I'm going to download sprites and make a game where you can walk around in it on your PC. So we are doing this in Rust as always. We are doing this in the Amethyst game engine as always. So let's get started. I'm going to try to do this in 1 hour. It's 4:37 right now. By 5:37, I'm going to stop and we'll see what we have. All right, let's roll. All right, so the first thing we're going to try to find is a sprite set for the game. Pokemon Gold sprites. So you could probably guess by the actual search results. My Google, I've already tried to find this before. What do we got? Goldenrod City. Boom, let's download this sheet. We are going to go to GitHub and we're going to fork. So this here, Amethyst Starter 2D, is someone else's project. I've already forked it. We're going to fork this fork. What? Cannot fork because you own this repository and are not a member of any organization. Weird. Okay, so anyways, we're not going to fork the fork. We're just going to use the fork. So let's clone this. Git clone. What else do we got? Let's get this shit out of here. All right. Amethyst Starter 2D cargo run. Features metal. Oh no! Not recording. Okay. You're gonna have to use your imagination up until now. Alright, we recording. The build. Oh man, this little MacBook Pro is gonna be on fire. Recording me, recording my face. We're building. I'm listening to Spotify. Okay. This should be built by 5:37. All right. When this is building, let's get some sprite stuff going. So let's go into Ranger, which is my file browser of choice. Downloads, Game Boy, Pokemon Silver, Goldenrod City. I was gonna do Lavender Town, but it's too small. No fun. Tried to open it. My machine is exploding. Trying to open a picture. That's good. Man, it's even going on in H-Top land. What? OS X doesn't have H-Top? That's weak. I don't even know how to read normal top. Wow, this is going swimmingly so far. Jeez. Alright, come on, downloads. Game Boy, Lavender Town, Goldenrod. Okay, so I'm gonna crop this to, we're not gonna do inside today. You gotta stay outside, sorry. Gotta go fast, can't stop. Amethyst Starter 2D, we're gonna go resources and pop that in our sprites folder. Why do people put spaces in file names? It drives me insane. Alright. Let's go ahead. We're going to go into GIMP. You guys are going to see my horrible GIMP skills. My GIMP skills. Lovely mushrooms. Are we still compiling? Add that to the list of things this little thing's got to do. It's 13 inch as well. Oh yeah, we're still compiling. Okay, that should be fun. All right, let's open. Machine hum. Amethyst starter 2D. Resources, sprites. So as I said before, I'm going to crop this down. Oh man, here we go. Crop tool. Embarrassing if I have to look it up. I don't even know how to crop things. It's like a layer. I obviously have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a good button person. I'm a good like terminal. Fuck it. You know what? Let's just use this rectangle select tool and then copy that. And then do that and then shit. Trim canvas size. Fit canvas layers. Then you gotta delete the old one. Delete layer. You got one layer left. Image. Fit canvas layers. Oh baby. Okay. So we're a little crusty around the edges. Oh. This is not gonna be. Okay, let's do the old hackaroo. Delete layer. Canvas. Fit canvas layers. Okay, that is good enough. Export as. So we're gonna use not spaces in file names. We're not even gonna use capitals. Golden. Okay, we'll use capitals. Rod City. PNG. All right, so export PNG. We gotta, okay, next thing we gotta do, is this built yet? Holy crap, it hasn't built yet. Okay, so we are going to cd into resources sprites, and so the Amethyst example that I've been using, the whole shebang thing was was gonna build it and then show it so you kind of immediately know what's going on. That's taking forever. It basically just takes one sprite and, oh, there you go, boom. So we have a screen and it's rendered some sprites. So this is our starting project. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's go in Ranger, it's easier to see. So, okay, we got Goldenrod City old, I'm going to delete that. We got our new Goldenrod City. Yep, that looks pretty good. And then here's the logo. That's what was for the original project. And then we got this RON file. So what this does is it describes where the sprites are in the sheet. So this is saying the entire texture is 690 pixels by 230 pixels high. And there's 3 columns and 1 row, which is true. So let's go ahead and copy that. And copy logo RON into goldenrod city.ron. What the hell? Oops. Okay, so now we're going to use a file command, goldenrodcity.png, and we're going to get some data. So this is 642 pixels by 639. So that almost definitely was supposed to be 640 by 640. Right? Yeah, it's got to be. Okay, so crap, we're missing. The problem is we're missing data and already deleted the old file. Is this going to work? So how many Game Boy screens is this? So like Game Boy Color, the American way, screen, resolution. So if you can imagine, like, we're going to paint the map and then the screen is going to be a subset of that map. 140, holy crap, that's not very many pixels. Okay, we're going to, what happens if I give image magic? Crop. I can never remember these commands. Crop, that's what I want. Convert goldenrod city.png crop. Oh no. What if I just give it like 640 by 640? Oh my god. Oh, I've spelled this goldenrod. Well, it's too late to change it now. But okay, well I didn't give it an output file. Out.png. It made it made 2. Out 0, which is 640. So it's cropped 1, and out 1, which is 2 by, okay, let's just look at out. Okay, whatever. You know what? We're just going with, okay, let's remove out all. We're going with goldenrod city. Goldenrodcity.ron. We're going with the OG. So width, this was 643. Bang, file, goldenrodcity.png. 642 by 639. There's one column and one row. Okay, so now, if I run this, it's going to blow up. Nope, because I didn't do anything to the source code. Source state.rs. So my file is now called sprites goldenrod. How am I doing for time? All right. I don't know if this is going to work. Cargo run. It's a pretty intense amount of building for just like changing a. You can already see before it's even built, I made a mistake. Okay, cancel this build and start another one. It's goldenrod underscore city. Okay, I gotta slow down. Sorry guys, I just gotta make that 1 hour timeline. Gotta make the sweetest game in 1 hour. Okay, so this is going to blow up because I know why. So I guess another thing I can do is go ahead. Okay, I know why that blew up. Features metal. What was that Game Boy resolution screen again? Game Boy Color screen resolution. 140 by 160. So this is going to be our resolution. What happened? Okay. So this loads it in. Let's try this. What did I just do? Yeah, so this just loads sprites. Sweet. So we got like nothing. And it blew up. Assets could not be loaded. Goldenrod City. Huh. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Should I get this backwards? That'd be such a noob thing to do. No? Assets. Sprite sheet. Okay, so let's go back over and quickly check out this. Resources. Right. Oh, just semicolon in there. Don't laugh. You guys know you do that all the time. This probably still will have the exact same error. Oh, it didn't error out. Oh, there's Goldenrod City. Damn, that looks pretty tight. The fuck is a resolution? I feel like it should be... Okay, well, we got Goldenrod City in there. So now what we need to do is set our resolution to the Game Boy Color resolution. 140 pixels by 144 pixels. So we're going to do that. We're going to go into Ranger again. Get around faster. Display config. So this is a 800 by 600, but we're playing GBC, so we're going to go to 160 by 144. So that's the size of the window. Why was I W queuing in Ranger? Oh, we're out of control. How much time we got left? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're pretty small. How is that the Game Boy Color resolution? That seems... What happens if I... Okay, so we can stretch it if we need to. Okay, so this has got some... Amethyst Starter 2D's got a little bit of little zest to it. We got some key inputs happening already. Okay, let's get ourselves a bit organized here. So what do we want to do now? Okay, so I want to be able to move the camera. Okay, so here's the thing that's going to blow your freaking mind. In Pokemon Gold, you didn't move. You stayed in the same damn spot. It just moved the map around you. Let that sink in. It's just like the real world. You don't move, you just rotate the earth around when you walk. Or translate the earth, depending if you're a flat earth person or not. Alright, it's enough joking around. What do we want to do here? Okay. So yeah, we want to be able to move the camera. We're gonna have to start moving some of this stuff around. Init sprites. Actually, I could leave some of these comments in because there's no way I'm gonna remember all this stuff. So this is centering. Okay, so this is. Let's just walk through all this code. So Amethyst uses something called states, which basically is like the kind of like state-ish of the game, and you can pull states on top of other states. So like an example of a state could be like loading screen state. So you're in like loading screen state, and it pulls in a loading screen state. And then when you like type in your like, I don't know, email or something, it goes into like gameplay state, and it like pulls the loading state away and pushes the gameplay state on. Or you could do like pause state, and it'll like pull the pause state on top and then push the pause state away. So right now we just have one state, and it's called simple state. So that's what this boilerplate project gave us, and it's got some methods. So on start, it's going to run, and it's going to pass in a bunch of stuff. It's going to pass in self, which is the handle to the state object. What do we got? We got dimensions, which is probably the screen dimensions, which we changed in that RON file. That's a resource, that's why it's reading it, and then it initialized the camera, and then it finally loads in the sprites right here. So I want to check out this init camera, because if we're walking around, we don't change the little dude, we just change. So we're going to change two things. Little dude's going to stay the same. Camera's going to move up. Wait, how the hell? Okay, you know what? Little dude might have walked in Pokemon Gold. I shouldn't have said that. That's misinformation, maybe. So there's two ways to do it. You can either move the camera and move little dude, or you can just move the map. So moving two things is more effort than moving one thing because of the law of numbers. So I'm going to just move. Let's just move the map around. So how are we going to do this? So the map is being inserted as an entity that's right here. And yeah, and it's got a map entity, and it's got two components. One is the sprite, which is the image, and the other one is the transform. And right here is where the transform's set up. So if I go and if I can change some of these things, so this is saying like dimension, so like the screen dimension times like that thing. So if like I change that, cargo run. Oh my god. Features middle. No. Oh man, Rust, you're too strict for me, dude. I'm starved. The only thing I've had today is like 6 gummy bears and some scotch. It's an Archer reference, but also a reference to my life right now. Okay, so I've changed the transform, and it's gone ahead and transformed the map to whatever that random number I typed in is. So what I want to do is give a reasonable starting point. So let's go resources, sprites, goldenrod city.png. Like what's a good, so that's probably like dead center and like dead bottom. So one off of dead bottom, one little Game Boy Color screen off of dead bottom is, what was our resolution again? 160 by 148, so like 148 divided by 2. So I'm going to set my Okay, so this is setting arbitrary values as well because this is using the dimensions and then just like ratiometrically scaling from those. As I-40. Okay. Okay, so this. For iron sprite. So there's only one sprite. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like manually set these things for now. And then wonder what the tile set size for this game is. I don't even know that. So X is going to be like 640 divided by 2, which is 320. And Y is going to be 1/2 Game Boy screen up, 74. Ooh, but where does this dimension everything from? Because not the center. That's not what I wanted to do. You missed a semicolon. Looks like we're about 24 minutes in. We are, okay, that did not work. Okay, so that looks like, okay, so that's hugging the edge at the top. What the hell have I done? Okay, so, okay, I know what's going on. Okay, so first of all, X and Y are reversed. So our x-axis is the, yeah, our x-axis, is the that axis. And it's dimensioning from the bottom of the screen. So, okay. So, so we're going to go ahead and take the, so, okay. So let's just do the math. So let x, which is actually our y value, we want that to be like half, it's just up a little bit. So actually, we want that to be 0 because because it looks like it's dimensioning from the bottom of the camera. And we want y to be the dimension of the screen. So we want our y value to be like, which is actually our x, to be 640 divided by 2 minus the dimension of the screen divided by 2. Because it's dimensioning from the bottom. Right. Let's write that. If this doesn't work, I'm not going to be embarrassed, in case anyone was wondering. God, Rust. You strict boy. So what's happening right now is I have divided a float by an integer. Got to put little dots in there. Give it some decimals. Come on. Okay, what have we done now? We're like, where are we now? We're like way up there. What on earth is going on here? Okay. This is the very technical way of figuring out what the heck is going on. I'm gonna set 0, 0, and then just run that. Super technical. No, I got a bunch of shit there. God damn it. Why is this taking so long to build? I know why. Where are we now? We are right smack dab in the middle of the thing. Okay, cool. So that's where our bottom corner is. So I want to move my X over by like half. So let's say let's try that. So this should move the X to the middle of the screen. And then I'm going to move it down. Oh man, it moved it the wrong way. Am I in the middle of the screen? I think I'm in the middle of the screen. Okay, close enough. Time to shift down. So now let's shift down by 640 divided by 2. Okay. I wonder if it's going to shift up or down. It's probably going to go fucking up. All the dimensions are backwards. It's okay. Super weird, because it's like, oh, I think I know what's going on, because I've used height here, but I've like shifted it laterally. Okay, cool. We got our starting spot. I can't remember what happened in Pokemon when you went farther down. Did the map just cut off, or because our map's just gonna cut off? Okay. Okay, what's next? So what the next thing I want to do is when you push the WASD, the screen should go around. So even though there's not going to be a little guy there animating, the screen should go around. And what was going on with I noticed this is printing out characters. Where is that coming from? State? I don't want to do this from a state. I want to do it from a system. But in theory, oh, handle event. And this is passed in a, I could do something in handling keys. Is this passing in? No, this isn't really, that's not what I want to do. So what I want to do is, first of all, I want to create, so I want to create another component called, so I'm going to go into sources first. Make dir components. Vim components, map.rs, struct map. So throughout this video, I'm going to be poaching a little bit of stuff from round one. Let's take a little baby component. What do these guys look like again? Struct map. Name, let's give us string. And then one thing you got to do with components is, it's the one thing that I, okay. So I'm going to pull in a bunch of this stuff. Use Amethyst, ECS, component. And then I want to do dense vec storage flagged storage. Implement component for map. I'm going to give this a capital M. It's usually in Rust U. It's just what you do, man. It's just what you do. Type storage equals flagged storage self dense vec storage. It kind of looks like a thing. Gonna need a semicolon there, and then I'm gonna do my thing where I stare at the code for a little bit, so I don't have to deal with build errors, but then I have to deal with them anyways. Turn Spotify down a bit. Flagged storage, dense vec storage. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna create a mod file. cd components vim mod.rs mod map pub use self map. What did I call that guy? Yeah, map. Okay. And then I'm going to vim into states. I'm going to use crate component map. I think I'm just going to build this. So, cargo builder. Oh man. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm not going to remember this ever. That'll just make, oh man, Maybe missing create components. I think I might have to put that in main. Yeah. Mod. Main saying that. Source components. Map. Go there. Is that what it's complaining about? Oh, no. A regular colon. Of course. And type argument. I'm getting beat up over here. Name string. That doesn't. Self. Take care of yourself. It's a pandemic out there. We don't need Octave anymore. Map is private. No way. Maps are for everyone, bro. Okay, so since this builder mechanism seems to be happy, let's go into source state. And I'm going to say let map equal map. This is a struct, so I just got to give it a string. Goldenrod. Goldenrod city. Cyst. City. And then I'm going to go ahead and insert this as well. So the reason why I just did all that work to give this map a name isn't because the map needs a name. I mean, the map needs a name because maps need names. Like, there's no places in the world that's nowhere. Oh, except for the prairies in Canada. But the reason I gave it a name is so that it has 3 components, and ECS does stuff. It sorts by components. It's okay. When I go, ECS, like, it uses this join mechanism thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to iterate across all entities with components XYZ. And in my case, XYZ is a sprite render, a transform, and map. So I don't want to, because there might be other components in this game, or other entities in this game that have a sprite render and a transform. So I don't want my map getting thrown. I'm basically throwing my map in a bin of these things, in removing it from a bin and throwing it into its own bin where it's like, okay, this is a map, and all other maps are going to get the map component. And also, I might want to like build out other fields in the map component if I want to. Okay. Whew. So we building? Yeah, we building. Okay. So it's time for system. Make dir systems. Go into main. Let's get around faster. Whoa, what just happened there? Okay, so main include systems. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. So we're just gonna go back in Ranger actually. we are just going to make another thingy called map.rs, except for I'm going to do some cheating here. System, source systems client map. Now don't worry, I'm not just going to like run it with this thing. I'm going to tear this thing to shreds, because we don't need as much as my super complex round 1 game. Just go ahead and like so I'm going to pull components in that I need. Read. That's a resource. Yes, transform sprite render. Map. So okay. So what I want to do here is I've just created a new system. Oh, forgot one. Okay. Let's go back to main. We're going to want to insert this bad boy. Okay, we cheating. Game data with bundle. Will this? I wonder if that'll just let me do that. It's going to give a name. Map system. Ampersand. Bracket. Curly. Not curly. Okay, let's see if that builds. So I basically just pulled that system into the game. Dispatcher will dispatch that. What? Oh man. Blowing up on stuff that. Oh man, I'm so close to my deadline. Systems. Components. What is it? What am I doing here? State. What did I call it? Name? Expected close delimiter. No. That's the thing. That map equal that. The source components map. Name string. What are you whining about? Oh, not even on the wrong. Oh, oh, systems 29. Oh, my run is missing out. Okay. Map is private. Yes, go ahead and give this a little bit of a better name. Map system. Pubstruct map system. I got a lot of unused imports. Expected struct. Oh, there's that little toString function you gotta call for some reason. It's not for some reason. It's because you gotta. Name is private. Oh, baby. Rust, you strict. I was working in Python earlier this week. Way rather work in a language that screams at me all the time rather than a language that just lets me do whatever I want idiotly. Okay, that looks like it's building. We got 7 minutes left. This might have to be a two-parter. I'll post part 1, and if anyone gives a shit, I'll make a part 2. Systems, components. What are we doing here? Okay. Okay, we got to do this joiny thing. We got join in here. We got a whole bunch of parts we don't need. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I always forget the syntax. No. Source graph-r join here. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so this is the ECS Smarty Pants way to do things. So let's do things in order. So reference mutes transforms, reference mute. Not all this needs to be mutable. It's really important, or well, it's not really important. Do whatever the hell you want. But if you want good game efficiency, make sure you only make stuff that you need to be mutable, because the dispatcher, that's how the dispatcher knows if it can run systems in parallel or not, based on the mutability. Okay, what do I want to call this? TR sprite spur and okay. So singular and plural really make a lot of sense in this language because what's going on here is I have all of the entities in the or components and could attach their own entities in the game. So like for instance in here, maps is all of the maps. And when I go for transform sprites and maps, I'm looping through everything and saying, okay, what has these three components? If it has it, give them to me. How much time do we have left? Okay, we're a bit short on time, so we're gonna do a scroll through the map like in Final Fantasy, where like there would be like a cutscene and it would just like. So let's do like a straight up shot of like Goldenrod. I think that'd be cool. Let's do a straight up shot of. I should flag this video as not for kids for sure. Okay. What am I gonna do? How do I make it not go really fast? I could use a delay. Can I pipe those? Actually, we can go for a bit longer. We can go for a bit longer. There's nobody watching anyways. Let's do this. What are these? Are these? What is it doing with these key bindings? What is this state event thing that's happening? Is this? Event, state event. Is that being inserted as a resource into the game? Oh, no, wait. New resource state, my state, game data. Where does that actually... I've never used that before. Okay, let's just make camera go up. The grand finale. TR. ECS, transform. No, where's the thing where it's transform? Go to the latest version? What the hell? Oh, I don't want to build the docs for this. Why? There used to be a... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. It's like a move up or something. Yeah. Rust turned it green. Vim turned it green because it thought that it was going to do a rusty thing. Or it was a built-in. Joke's on you. Get out of here. Oh, this is a really one that you gotta import this capital join thing from the ECS stuff. That one got me first time. Like, oh, I don't know. They almost didn't figure it out. All right. Cargo run. Oh, damn. Map goes up real slow. Okay, what about map goes down? Let's map goes up a little faster. How about that? Let's go up 1 pixel. Map might go up really fast. We're not running in Relate. Rust. Map goes up fast. Oh, damn. Map goes up. Let's give that a little bit of a... Map goes up for sure. Oh, yeah. Got that nice gray background. So, what else do we need to do to be able to walk around my favorite city in Pokemon Gold? Well, that's pretty much it. We're good. Map goes up. What else do you guys want? Okay, so basically, you push a button, just has to move that screen around. And at some sort of rate. And then you also need to load in other sprites. So if we go to here, there should be, what is this website? The sprites, I can't even read that. Rescue, the sprites rescue? Ethan. Yeah. So we need to take that little guy, drop him in the middle of the map, and when he moves, when we push the arrow, he's going to animate, changing sprites back and forth, and we just have to move the map like this. Boop, boop, boop. It's like a treadmill, like a like an omnidirectional treadmill, and that's it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that next Friday. Maybe this will be a Friday thing. I don't know. Who knows? Hope you liked the video. Bunch of rambling. Like, subscribe. Ciao.